Hello everyone. Today we're on day 3 of angles with triangles. Now we're looking at this from an algebra perspective. We're going to use the same rules and ideas as we did on Tuesday. All of today's notes, they're just guided practice problems. So let's start with this first one. Given that the measure of angle 1 is 4x, the measure of angle 2 is 5x, and the measure of angle 3 is 6x, find the value of x. We're going to use our interior or internal angles rule, such that measure of angle 1, make that a little smaller, 4x plus 5x plus 6x, our angles, must sum up to 180. This then gives us 15x is equal to 180. Simplifying down, x is equal to 12. Next, given that the measurement of angle A is 5x plus 15, the measure of angle B is 3x minus 6, the measurement of angle C is 63, find the measure of CAB. So the measure CAB is what we're looking for at the end of this. So first things first, we have to find our x value. We're going to use, once more, the internal angle rule, such that 5x plus 15 plus 3x minus 6 plus 63 must equal 180, because 180 degrees in a triangle. Combine our like terms. 8x plus 72 is equal to 180. Move over that 72. 8x is equal to 108. Divide both sides by 8. X is equal to 13.5. Now we're not done. We need to find the measure of CAB, also known as angle A. Well, angle A is 5x plus 15. X is 13.5, so we're going to plug 13.5 into this x to give us 5 times 13.5 plus 15, which gives us the measurement of angle A is equal to 82.5. We also previously talked about the exterior angle theorem, the idea that given an exterior angle, it is equal to the sum of the other two angles. So in this one, we want to find the measurement of CAB. So we're looking for measurement of angle A. Our exterior angle theorem tells us that we can set our 2x minus 15 plus our x minus 5 equal to the exterior angle of 148. If we combine our like terms and simplify, we'll end up with 3x minus 20 is equal to 148. Move that 20 over. 3x is equal to 168, and x is equal to 56. The measurement of CAB, or the measurement of angle A, we're going to take our 56 and we're going to plug it in to this equation. 2x minus 15, 2 times 56 minus 15 will give us 97. Next up, we want to find the measurement of angle K. Well, measurement angle K is right there. We're going to find our x. So we're going to use our exterior angle rule to set up the problem as 4x plus 12 plus 2x minus 7 is equal to 7x minus 20. Combine our like terms. 6x plus 5 is equal to 7x minus 20. Move our terms around, and we'll end up with 25 is equal to x. We're going to take that 25, and we're going to plug it in to this equation here, which will give us 4 times 25 is 100, plus 12, 112 degrees for k. All right, next page. Find the value of x and then measure each angle. All right, so we're going to use for A our internal angle theorem, internal angle rule, such that we have, let's make this bigger so we have more space to work with, such that we have 15 x plus 1 plus 6x plus 5 plus 4x minus 1 is equal to 180. If we combine all our like terms, we'll end up with 25x plus 5 is equal to 180. Simplify down, we'll end up with x is equal to 7. We plug that 7 back into each of these three equations. We're going to end up with an angle of 47, an angle of 106, and an angle of 27. In B, once more, we're going to use our internal angle rule. That is, say that 2x plus 3x plus 4x must be equal to 180, which means 9x is equal to 180, which means x is equal to 20. So our measurements here are 40, 60, and 80. Just plugging in that x value. Here in C, we're going to use our exterior angle rule, because our exterior angle rule says that this angle here, that's outside this triangle, must be equal to the sum of this angle plus this angle. So we're going to set up our equation just like that. We have 37 plus 3x plus 47 must be equal to 5x plus 62. We combine our like terms. 3x plus 84 is equal to 5x plus 62. Simplify down, moving terms over, we'll end up with 22 is equal to 2x, or 11 equals x. We'll then take that 11, plug it back in to our x values, which will give us, for the other interior angle, measurement of 80, and the exterior angle 117, one of my favorite numbers. D. Well, we have a right triangle here, and we should be familiar by now that this symbol here means we have a 90-degree angle. So what we have here, we're going to use our internal angle rule, such that we have x plus 2x plus 90 is equal to 180. Move our 90 to the other side, combine our like terms. 3x is equal to 90, x is equal to 30, which then means that this x is equal to 30 degrees, this is equal to 60, and this one is still our 90 down here, making this a 30, 60, 90. As we'll see later on, folks, this is what's known as a special right triangle, but more on that later on in the course. E. Well, while this number and this number are written outside the triangle, these arrows are pointing to inside the triangle. So we have this angle, and we have this angle, we have this outside angle. So we're going to use our exterior angle rule. We're going to set this up such that we have 2x minus 11 plus 2x plus 27 must be equal to 100. Combine our like terms. 4x plus 16 must be equal to 100. Move things around. 4x is equal to 84. X is equal to 21. Plug that 21 back into these x values. We're going to end up with a 69 and a 31, which we're going to add up to give us 100. In F here, similar setup. We've got two internal angles that we know and one external angle. So we're going to set this up accordingly, such that we have 2x minus 15 plus x minus 5 is equal to 148. 3x minus 20 is equal to 148. X is equal to 56. We then plug these terms back in, and we'll get a 97 and a 51, which sum up to equal the exterior angle of 148. This last one might look a little funky. Find each numbered angle. Might look scary, but let's walk through all of it. Okay? It really isn't that bad once you remember your triangle rules. So, let's start with angle 1. Angle 1 exists there, and it's part of the internal triangle angles of a 90-degree angle and a 28. So, we could set this up as the measure of angle 1 is equal to 180 minus 90 minus 28. Which, if you do the math on that, will give us 62. Write that in because we might need it later on. The measure of angle 2, well, the measure of angle 2 is here, and we have a 90-degree angle here, which means this also must be a 90-degree angle based on our linear paired definition. So the measure of angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 90 minus 51, which gives us 39. The measurement of angle 3, well, the measurement of angle 3 is here. And what we have here is this 25 and the measurement of angle 3 are internal angles, and 51 is an exterior angle. So we can find the measure of angle 3 by taking the measure of angle 3, adding it to 25, and we should get a 51 out of this. When we simplify that problem, that'll lead us to the measurement of angle 3 is equal to 26. All right, number 4, up in the corner. Well, number 4 is part of this small triangle here, but it's also part of the larger triangle there. So we're going to use the larger triangle to work this out, because this angle here, this full angle, that is the combination of 5 and 6, is 90 degrees. So the measurement of angle 4 is equal to 180 minus the 90 degrees minus 35, which is equal to 55. Let's see, other colors. Brown. Measurement of angle 5. Well, for the measure of angle 5, we're going to use this triangle here, such that we have a known 35 and a known 90. So the measurement of angle 5 is equal to 180 minus 90 minus 35, which again gives 55. Measurement of angle 6, the final one. There are a couple ways we can do it. We could look at this in terms of this triangle here with this 90, this known 55, and this unknown value. Or we can just think that, okay, this here is a 90-degree angle. Part of that angle is 55. So the measure of angle 6 must be equal to 90 minus the known angle 55, which is going to be equal to 35. And of course, we should always have our little degree symbols on all of these, just to be consistent. And that, folks, is how we do it. Please review these problems. We'll have a problem set tomorrow for you to work on. And of course, feel free to work on your test corrections as well. Take care.